Kris, maybe just a thought on what turned and kind of how your team reacted once the Canucks started sort of pouring it on there. Were you maybe a little bit too passive in protecting that lead?
Yeah, I think a little bit too passive. You look at the goal in the neutral zone, I think we're backing off rather than being a little aggressive and winning that puck battle. And just things also just not going our way. Obviously wasn't how we wanted to play. I think we could be a little more assertive and allowed them to get back in the game.
Leon missed some time there. I know he finished. What's the concern level that this might be anything significant?
No, nothing at all. Just some cramping and equipment issues. That's why his ice time was down.
This is your team's been very good at protecting leads. You win 1-0 in LA. This was out of character for your team. Did you see something different that you haven't seen before?
No, I thought I think about we played defensively. I thought we were in pretty good positions. We didn't give up odd man rushes, no clear looks in the slots, but. I think we can just have a little more time in the offensive zone and push them into making more mistakes and having to defend a little more.
0-5 this year against this team for some reason. It seems like every game has been lost sort of a different way. Is there something there?
Well, I wasn't here for the first three, so I can't comment on those. Obviously, I've seen them on video, and we just got to find a way to get that finishes the job. And I thought, for the most part, you have a 4-1 lead. We're in a good enough position that should be enough to win a hockey game, and we let it get away from us.
Kris, Stuart Skinner said he wasn't pleased with the winning goal that he allowed to Connor Garland. I guess overall, what did you think of his performance tonight?
Stu has won so many games. He's played so spectacular through the years, and there's going to be games where they're not his A game, and he'll be the first to admit tonight wasn't his A game, but we'd never doubt him with how he plays and how more importantly, how he responds after a game that it wasn't his best. Stu's played very well for us throughout this time, and he'll play really well for us in the games going forward. So,
looking back, do you think the second goal that they scored was kind of I don't know if a turning point, but it helped them kind of find their momentum going into the third period and maybe put you back on the
4-1 lead obviously is a much better position than 4-2, and we don't get the puck out, and we spend a little time in the defensive zone, and it goes off his stick in. It's one of those plays, but obviously have a 3-goal lead going in the third period would have been much better than the 2.
Looking forward, do you look at that first half of the game and even actually, I guess, 10 minutes into the third period and say, we just got to carry that over to the next game and
well, I think, I don't think it was as lopsided as the first. You divide that game in the first half, second half, and the first half we had a huge lead of 4-1, but do I think we were that much better than them? Stu made some pretty big saves. You think about the breakaway. We had a power play that scored a goal there, but 5-on-5, I don't think we're that much better than them. And then the second half, they obviously had a lot more goals than we did. And do I think they were that much better than us in the second half? No. But sometimes that's the way it works.
A couple of players were saying when they look back, it seems like there was nothing wrong with the structure. It's just more the goals were kind of bizarre and strange. Do you see it that way, that the structure held up? It's just the goals that came were just kind of bizarre, or do you see it as there was something with the structure that led to those goals?
There's always just things that we can adjust, and there's going to be mistakes, and we can't say that we want this structure always, and the players have to read and react. And I thought they were in pretty good positions, and we didn't have any major breakdowns. So.